Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for Preschool Storytime. My name is Caitlyn, and I work at EVPL Oakland. So you'll notice I'm still wearing my mask. Anytime you come into the library, you'll see me wearing it just to protect myself and others. So since I'm here in this room all by myself and I'm not near anyone, it's okay for me to go ahead and take it off. This will help me talk a little easier for our story time. So after I take it off, I always sanitize my hands as well with some hand sanitizer. And I just rub it all over, make sure it dries completely. Get up on my wrists a little bit in between my fingers. And now we're all ready. So for our story time, we will be using a beanbag. So you can use a small pillow, a stuffed animal, anything like that that you may have at home. Anything like that will work. All right, before we get started, let's go ahead and do our hello song. So it's to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story and you really want to show it, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story and you really want to show it, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story and you really want to show it, if you're ready for a story, take a seat. Great. Thank you so much for joining me. Before I get to the story, I just want to let everyone know that we still are doing our 1,000 books before kindergarten. So the goal of that is to have your child read 1,000 books before they start school. And you can sign up at any open branch, so McCullough, Red Bank, Oakland, or North Park, or you can also sign up online through Beanstack on our website. And as your child participates, they will earn little badges that they can put on a backpack or a t-shirt or a jacket. And it's just a nice way to celebrate their reading achievements before they start school. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So our story today is called Grandpa Grumps by Katrina Moore, published by Little Bee Books. And so in this story, we have a grandpa who's visiting from far away, and we have his granddaughter who is trying desperately to make him smile and make his visit a good one. So let's go ahead and get started. On Sunday, Daisy double-checked her list. This will be the best week ever. Yeye was coming to visit from China. She couldn't wait to meet him. So she's got her little list with all the activities that she wants to do with him when he comes to visit. So she wants to have a tea party, some hot cocoa, read some stories, build a snowman, do some karaoke, and draw. Do you like to do those things? I think my favorite on that list is building a snowman. That sounds like fun. He's here, he's here! She looked at him closely. She saw a head of hair like her daddy's, just with less, a button nose, just like hers, and a jolly round belly perfect for hugging. Yeye grumbled. Thought Daisy. Grandpa isn't jolly, which means he's not very happy or outgoing or affectionate. Does he not like hugs? She tried something else. Would you like some tea? Yeye nodded. So tea would be nice. Oh boy, does he look happy? I don't think this is quite the tea party he imagined. Hooray, tea party! Yeye grumbled. Grandpa's grumpy, thought Daisy. This will not do. I have to make him smile before he leaves. On Monday, Daisy popped into Yeye's room. I made hot cocoa with extra marshmallows. Gah! Yeye grumbled. Well, not very happy about that. That didn't work. On Tuesday, Daisy wanted Yeye to read to her. Yeye looked at her book. He looked at Daisy. Yeye grumbled. That didn't work either. He handed Daisy his newspaper instead. Duh, said Yeye. Daisy looked at his newspaper. She looked at Yeye. Do. Looks a little confused. Some art? Daisy hoped he'd smile, but he didn't. Day and night, Daisy tried to make Yeye smile, and day and night, he didn't. So they're building in the snow, doing some karaoke, doing some crafts. And all throughout, he just doesn't look very happy. By Friday, Yeye still hadn't smiled. This week wasn't turning out like Daisy hoped. Mama, why is Yeye such a grump? He shows love in other ways, said Mama. Thought Daisy. How could I show Yeye love in another way? Daisy had an idea. So look, she drew him a picture to show him that she loves him. Do you like to draw pictures for your family too? She looked at her drawing and she hoped he'd like it. Daisy peeked into Yeye's room. No grumbling, no Yeye. She was all alone. She left his surprise on the bed and meant to leave, but she didn't. What was this? Yeye's newspaper. He saved it. And what was this? A present. He shows love in other ways, said Daisy. So maybe he likes to give gifts instead of smiling or giving hugs or things like that. Look, he gave her a recipe card. What do you think he wants to do with the recipe? Daisy had an idea. On Saturday, Daisy waited for Yeye. Do? Asked Daisy. Yeye looked at the recipe card. He looked at Daisy. He didn't grumble. Do together, said Yeye. Daisy smiled and nodded. Look at that, they're cooking. Rice? So we're gonna make some rice. Rice, Yeye said with a nod. Fun. Fun, Daisy repeated. Yeye pulled an egg from the refrigerator and said, done. Done, Daisy repeated. So he's teaching her his native language. Sizzle, toss, splash. Yeye's hands danced. Look, they're making some fried rice. It looks funny, said Daisy. Yeye grumbled. So she's not sure about it, but she tries it anyway, and she tasted something sweet, but not like a marshmallow, as well as something salty that sizzled and melted, just like a snowflake. So many flavors, new, warm, exciting, were dancing around in her mouth. So I think she likes it. Do you like to eat fried rice? Or do you have another favorite food that you like to eat? Chow fun, said Yeye. Yum, said Daisy. Her fingers wobbled. She picked up a lump and dropped it right onto Yeye's slipper. He scrunched up his button nose, scrunched up his face. Oops! She waited for Yeye to grumble. I don't think she's very used to using chopsticks. Do you think he's gonna be angry? But he didn't grumble. He's laughing. Soon Yeye was laughing so hard his belly jiggled up and down. Daisy thought he might pat her head, but he didn't. Instead, he opened his arms wide. It was the jolliest, most perfect hug. So she made him smile after all. And look, what are they doing here? That's right, they're reading a story. On Sunday, it was Yeye's turn to surprise Daisy. He'd hoped she'd smile, and she did. It was time to make a new list. So he gave her a ticket so she could come visit him. The end. Great job, everyone. All right, so we'll go ahead and get our bean bags for our next activity. So in this one, we're going to learn about our body parts a little bit, and then we're also going to pass our beanbag above our heads and switch it in our hand. And that's called crossing the midline. And it's an important skill to learn because that helps children develop a dominant hand which they'll use for riding later. So any activity you can do where they pass things off between their hands or they cross the midline here is great. All right, go ahead and get your beanbag in one hand. Butterfly, butterfly, flap your wings. Butterfly, butterfly, fly up high. Back and forth, to and fro. Butterfly, butterfly, away you go. Good job. Butterfly, butterfly, flap your wings. Butterfly, butterfly, fly up high. Back and forth, to and fro. Butterfly, butterfly, away you go. Great job. Were you able to pass it between your hands above your head? It's a little tricky. This helps with your motor control as well. Passing it up and back, and then up and back. It's a little tricky. All right, next we're gonna pretend that our beanbag is a little froggy, and he's gonna be hopping around on our knees and our shoulders and our head. So you can go ahead and stand up for this one if you'd like. I'll go ahead and stay sitting. All right, let's get our little beanbags, our little froggies. What's your froggy's name? I think I like the name Froggy for mine. So we'll get Froggy here. Froggy's hopping on my toes, on my toes, on my toes. Froggy's hopping on my toes. Ribbit. Now where is he? That's right, he's on my knee. Froggy's hopping on my knee, on my knee, on my knee. Froggy's hopping on my knee. Ribbit. Now where is he? He's on my tummy. Froggy's hopping on my tummy, on my tummy, on my tummy. Froggy's hopping on my tummy. Ribbit. Now where's Froggy? That's right, he's on my shoulder. Can you balance him on your shoulder? Great job. Froggy's hopping on my shoulder, on my shoulder, on my shoulder. Froggy's hopping on my shoulder. Ribbit. Now where's Froggy? Where'd he go? Is he on my head? Oh my gosh, he is. Can you balance your Froggy on your head? Froggy's hopping on my head, on my head, on my head. Froggy's hopping on my head. Ribbit. Oh, he hopped away. Bye-bye, Froggy. Bye-bye. That was so much fun. Let's do it again. So we did it on this side. Let's go ahead and do it on the other side. Are you ready? Froggy's hopping on my toes, on my toes, on my toes. Froggy's hopping on my toes. Ribbit. Now where is he? Can you balance him there? Great job. It might be a little tricky if you're standing up. You'll have to bend your leg more. Froggy's hopping on my knee, on my knee, on my knee. Froggy's hopping on my knee. Ribbit. Now where is he? Silly Froggy's on my tummy. Froggy's hopping on my tummy, on my tummy, on my tummy. Froggy's hopping on my tummy. Ribbit. Now where is he? That's right, he's on my shoulder. Froggy's hopping on my shoulder, on my shoulder, on my shoulder. Froggy's hopping on my shoulder. Ribbit. Oh no, he's falling off my head. How did he get back up there? Froggy's hopping on my head, on my head, on my head. Froggy's hopping on my head. Ribbit. away. Bye-bye, Froggy. All right, I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so grateful that I still get to provide story times for all of our families that are watching. So thank you so much for joining me and watching. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and YouTube at EVP Library so you can see all of our past story times and see what's coming up. So before I sign off, let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song. So let's get a rhythm. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Great job. All right, now the opposite of loud. Shh, we're gonna be real quiet. This is a library. We're gonna be real quiet. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Great job. Now we're going to pretend we have a really high, squeaky chipmunk voice. Get your high voices out. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye. Great job. And the opposite of up high is down low. Get out your deep movie announcer voice. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Great job. All right, now we're gonna go as fast as we can. Shake it out. Oh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. That was so fast. Good job. All right, this is the last one. The opposite of fast. That's right, we're gonna go slow. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye.